Hello. This is Minecraft, and I am FryKid Jr., and I am going to be creating the first actual long form video that I have done. All the other ones are just like little things I've thrown after clipping them in metal. But I decided to maybe just start something different, and I actually stopped being lazy for once and set up my OBS to actually record and whatnot. So I hope this is working. I don't really know, but I just thought, why not just start with Minecraft? Just make a new world on my mod pack, since I've only ever played it with one of my friends. Maybe I'll add new mods later, but I don't know. What should we call the world? I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I don't know. Jarf sounds fine. Now let's just start up the world real quick. Yippee! So, one of my friends, he also has a YouTube channel, and I just figured, yeah, that's pretty cool. I kind of want to do that. Except he has been doing it for a lot longer. Starting with, like, My Sea Monsters content, and then he's just, like, started posting newer stuff, and he showed me and my other friends his channel last year. Oh, okay. So it's just like, oh, that's cool. And I've been wanting to do this for a while. Maybe it's just as like a hobby on the weekends and whatnot. But this is like the first of its kind on my channel. Actually speaking to the audience and actually doing things. I still am yet to find a proper video editor or software, not editor. Too broke for that. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna post often just because of school and my own laziness, whatnot. So I don't know what to expect really. I haven't been playing modded Minecraft in a long time, or just Minecraft really, because I got like Space Marine 2 and whatnot. So I've just whoops. So I've been playing a bunch of games on Steam really. And if anyone sees this really, um, you can always ask what specific mods are. I don't know if you're interested in adding them to your own mod pack, because truly, this mod pack is heavily inspired by Jay Schlatt's mod pack from way back when he was playing on his little modded world that lasted like literally. It didn't last that long. Maybe like it lasted a month. But I really liked watching his VODs at the time, so I decided to add in a bunch of the mods that he had. So I've got like Biomes of Plenty, I've got Alex's Mobs, I've got other things like um, apple trees. That's like part of Let's Do Winery. So that I really like that mod. It doesn't add much to the game, but I do really like it. It's a nice little side thing to do, and there is actually upsides of brewing your own wine. Like, you can brew certain potion effects, they add new potion effects, and depending on how long you age it, it'll last longer, have stronger effects and whatnot. It's really cool, honestly. Played in a world with one of my friends before, last year, and I had a little vineyard. That's the word. A little vineyard that I called Fry's Fine Wine, because of course I'm Fry and I made fine wine. So and that's just kind of been a reoccurring thing no matter what game I'm playing, really, ever since then. I've made a little winery called Fry's Fine Wine and whatnot, just as like a little, I don't want to say tradition, but that's basically what it is, like a little habit? I don't know. But this is a pretty cool spawn. Got nice ocean right there, cliff face. There's an orca in there. I don't know. I just figured it would be a cool thing to do. Just being inspired by Jay Schlatt, one of my friends, and someone else on YouTube called Grandma Cracker, I believe, who, as the name suggests, is a grandma who is playing Minecraft to raise funds for her son's cancer treatment, which I thought was cool. So I don't know, like I like watching her. She's like a good comfort streamer, or not streamer, YouTuber. I don't know, but yeah, I just thought, why not just be another Minecraft video to the platform. It's the easiest thing to get into, easiest thing to stream, and you can just do whatever you want in it, really. Plus, I can always go and do other games like Terraria or like Space Marine, whatnot. Taking a break, or not taking a break, but more like doing something different than just streaming to my friends, basically. And maybe I'll go somewhere on YouTube. I hope my friend does, because I like his content. I met him last year, and he's just a little bit older than me. But he's a really cool dude. I like him. He likes playing Grounded, which is something that we both share. So he's uploaded a couple of videos on Grounded, Grounded 2. And I'm excited to see where Grounded 2 goes, actually, because that game still has several more updates to go. It's not even released, and it's already, like, bigger than the first Grounded map. So I really like this crawling. The crawling is a good feature added by a mod called Parkour. Basically, just allows you to vault, gives you stamina, which isn't as annoying as it sounds. All you have to do is hold down the sprint button, and then you just go everywhere. Or you go everywhere a lot faster. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw my pickaxes away. I might go. Yeah, I might go into that dungeon. I think that is part of Young's Better Dungeons. I don't know. I don't remember what the mod is, or the mods are. I made this mod pack about a year ago to, because I never really played modded Minecraft before I made a mod pack, and then my friend decided to start up a server with me, just me and him. So then we played on that server for a while, but we haven't played on it in a long time because it's just the Minecraft prophecy, basically. You always got that little Minecraft phase that only lasts a little bit. Like instead of it wasn't 2 weeks though. It was more like 2 to 3 months that we really like played that game. Just what's the word for it? Like consistently? Yeah, that's the word. But we played that consistently for 2 to 3 months, and then it just kind of like stopped because like we got to a point where we just had like a lot of stuff that we wanted to do, but it would take a really long time to accomplish any of that. Like Alex's Mobs has like a bunch of bosses, and then we also have Sons of Sins, so there's a bunch of bosses there, and like he was building a giant mega base for his very first like project on the server, so that wasn't even done and still isn't even done. fun while it lasted, though. We might go back to it. Also, um, we also have the Witherstorm mod installed, so it's just like nice for. I guess that could be like a finale if I decide to turn this into a series. If it gets seen, just making the Witherstorm the big final big bad that we have to defeat. I feel like that'd be cool. I think that was the intention in my friend and I's server, modded server. But we never got to that point, of course, because we got burned out before we even got close. But yeah, um, these onions too, Farmer's Delight, another one of my favorite mods. Or is it Farmer? Yeah, Farmer's Delight. And then you can combine that with all these other add-ons for other mods, like Alex's Delight, which adds a bunch of stuff from Alex's mobs and turns them into dishes and foods that you can make. It's just really cool. It's really neat. I really enjoy Alex's mobs, and I think he's coming out with a new one soon, which looks really good. I don't remember what it is. I just remember seeing it. I was like, hey, that's cool. But yeah, also got a few structure mods, like for that big underground dungeon. Biomes of Plenty, of course, because you can't really have a mod pack without it. I was a little bit skeptical adding in extra biomes because, like, I really like vanilla Minecraft. I didn't want to go too far away from it, but it does add a lot to the game, even if they are just biomes. It makes the world seem a lot more open, more lived in. Like, instead of those sad little beaches in normal vanilla Minecraft, these ones, they have, like, well, they don't have dunes, but they have, like, the little, like, the plants that grow in the dunes in, like, real-life beaches. They have those, which are pretty cool in my opinion. I'm just gonna block this off because it's turning night. But they have those little plants that, for whatever reason, their leaves are sharp. If you've ever, like, if you know what I'm talking about. I think there's some kind of sage, but, you know. Um, whoops. I'm so used to playing on Bedrock Edition because I grew up with Bedrock Edition. And I remember playing on this world with my dad. It was the very first one that he ever made, I ever played on, and it was called Chrisback. And he built so many amazing things in that world. He kind of lost interest in Minecraft after they stopped supporting the 360 version and they moved to Xbox One, which is kind of sad because he was really good at redstone, really good at building, and it would be really cool to see what he would make with all these new blocks in modern Minecraft. It was just really fun, and me being extremely young at the time, I would just destroy everything in sight with water, fire, lava, whatever. It was so bad to the fact where he had to turn off fire spread and TNT griefing, I believe. And actually, no, he turned off fire spread after a incident with one of his builds. I think he tried building a mine shaft and he put lava in the wrong spot and it just blew up the entire mine shaft underneath this haunted mansion he built. It it was really cool just seeing that, and ooh, that guy's a backpack. I'm not gonna be able to kill him though, but yeah, it was fun. It was cool, and he hasn't really played Minecraft in a long time. Uh, I really liked playing with him, but that was a while ago. But I really hope this iron is almost done smelting because I want to go in this dungeon, and they usually are absolutely stacked with loot. One time, me and my friend went into one, and we came out with a full set of iron armor, and we didn't mine a single piece of ore. Also, this cosmetic armor mod is also really cool because you can just like you can have your normal skin, but you're also wearing armor, and then you also have the relics mod, which basically just is a bunch of Terraria like accessories. You just put that in there, and then you just become unstoppable, basically. Me and my friend were talking about the differences in our mod packs, because his is more focused around horror, and every single choice you make needs to be planned and thought out and matters, and like you're supposed to take pictures of all these monsters that are in his little mod pack world. Okay, we can finally go down. But yeah, it's just interesting seeing how people customize Minecraft differently, especially when it is modded. Just seeing how they play differently, how their mods basically reinforce their play style, kind of. Like like I was saying with his is more horror focused. It makes Minecraft more difficult. My mod pack, however, is just like you get to have a little farm. You can just go explore in the world, and it just makes exploration a lot more interesting. Okay, we got. Oh no, lagging. Ooh, that's a little bit scary. But yeah, that's just how I like to play Minecraft. I like having less things to worry about. I like to use Minecraft as kind of like a getaway, a little relaxation hub, I guess. Just somewhere where you can kind of just build whatever you want to do in real life and then live it out in the game. Because, like, I feel like an ideal life would be you make your own house and then you just go from there. You have whatever. I don't know where I'm going with this. But, like, you have your own house, you build your own house, and then you're just farming, living, and relaxing in your home. And then every once in a while, you go out and explore and try new things. And then, I don't know, that just sounds like a good life to me. It sounds like an interesting one, a fun one, and one that I would like to share with people. One that I would like to live, you know? But at the same time, it's just nice. It's just nice to have your creativity be on display. Or sometimes, because some things don't need to be shared. Like some forms of creativity and art are just like there for your own enjoyment. Um, I believe Jay Schlatt said that. I haven't watched him in a long time, actually. I really liked watching him a while ago whenever I was playing Minecraft by myself, and before my friend decided to make that server. I just liked watching him whenever I played, and that inspired this mod pack. And unfortunately, I do have a copy of this one that I've added a bunch more mods on, but my computer hasn't been letting me play that one really. So I've really just been playing on the outdated version, or the one that has less things to do. Why are you like randomly choosing to attack me? It's weird. But yeah, I don't know why I'm saying but yeah a lot. It's weird. Whenever I'm talking to someone and like, I mean, maybe I'm talking to someone. I don't know. Whoever you are, hello. but I don't really get to talk this much. I like hearing other people talk a lot more than hearing myself talk. People have a lot more interesting things to say, things to talk about, and I already know what I want to talk about and what I want to say, but I don't know what anyone else wants to say. I don't know what they're thinking. It'd be cool to see what they are like as a person. I just, I don't know. I'd rather be quiet than be the one that is always talking because I like hearing what other people have to say a lot more. Ooh. Put down a torch and get rid of the skeleton. I hope I can find a relic in here. That'd be pretty cool. I do kind of miss not having new updates to play with in modded Minecraft, especially since this isn't a modern version. This is 1.20.1, which I feel like would be the best version. Oh, look, there. A few cool things. But I do feel like 1.20.1 is the best version. Hey, I got a cool little hat. My eyebrows stick out the top. There's an extra luck of the sea when fishing, extra level of lure. It's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I got something a little bit better. Like, when am I going to be fishing? Especially in this mod pack. Like, literally, there's nothing to fish for. There's no reason to fish. There's every other reason to go fight mobs and farm, though. Especially with sophisticated backpacks and whatnot, and how, like, they always drop cool backpack upgrades and, like, these cool... What was I saying? Cool backpack upgrades and the backpacks themselves. Don't know. And he missed. Why can't skeletons on bedrock be like this? Why do they have to be so annoying on bedrock? Bedrock is actually annoying in a lot of ways, to be honest with you. I don't know why they don't just make it one unanimous game. I know it's probably not realistic. Oh god. But still, it would be nice to have some continuity. Where, like, there aren't differences between the versions that slip through the cracks. Ooh, no, why are there so many? There's no reason for this. And there's another skeleton. And hello. What is he doing? There. Ow. Where did that come from? Okay, I need to eat. Hello. There we go. Maybe in the future I can get some of my friends to join the server. It'd be cool to have, like, or get, like, Adernos working, since that just free Minecraft servers and whatnot, but they're a little, like, laggy, a little bit iffy. My friend likes to make the joke that all the ads try to steal your information, which is probably true in this day and age. Even though I haven't really known an age before this day. But yeah. God, I am awkward. I should probably stop that. You have power on your bow. I would like for you to... Whoa, that's a cool looking plant. Okay, don't... Okay. Is there a spawner over here? Or do you just like spawning over here? Oh god, where? There you are. I should get like a realistic spider texture pack. That would make them absolutely terrifying, especially now that they can crawl on ceilings and they actually like change direction depending on which way they're on the block. Be terrifying. I don't know if I want to do that to myself. Let's go this way. There's a cool music music box. Ooh, an ender pearl. Let's take this. I always like having a little music upgrade on my backpacks, so it's nice to not have to spend a diamond on a jukebox. Especially with, that's what they should do next recipe that they update, since they've been changing the recipes a lot, like how leads and name tags are a lot less expensive and rare to get. Like why don't they do that for jukeboxes? Because why do they need to be that expensive? They did it for the lodestone, which required netherite for some reason. Even though it's a pretty cool block, especially for like flooring. I guess that just gets rid of another flex for people. I don't know. I keep on getting chills. I don't know if it's because it's like weirdly cold in my room. There's like a ghost or something, or like it's just weird talking to myself because there's no one here. I usually don't talk unless I get frustrated at a game or there's someone else in a VC with me. Which hopefully eventually it'll be like that. I'll have someone in my VC with me. Not getting angry at the game part. Now that would not be very good. You know, ooh, no, 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 no. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Ooh. Well, that was scary. I don't like how low my health was getting. Ow. Jerks. There we go. I really don't have any food. I probably should have done that before I came in here. Ooh, it's a cat. That's pretty cool. I still need... Maybe I just won't make... Maybe I just won't edit my videos. Maybe they'll just be vlogs. Or vlogs? VODs. Since I don't know how good those do. It would be cool just to have... Okay. It'd be cool just to have, like, unfiltered thoughts for a change in a Minecraft video rather than everything being edited and changed in post, because a lot of people do that. It'd be cool to do something different, maybe. Ooh, that's an Enderman. Hello. Please die. Thank you, thank you. That was very kind. That was very, 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 very kind. Okay, get me in, get me in. Oh God. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like how close those spawners. Ow. Why are they? Oh no, no. Okay, I think my time in this dungeon has expired. Ow. That's usually how my playthroughs go in this mod pack. You find a dungeon, and then you get super stacked super quick, and then you just kind of like do whatever for the rest of the game. Like, oh shoot. Usually I just go make a house afterwards. Was the bedroom up here? The bed? Because I don't feel like dying and respawning back in here. It would kind of suck. Ah, there it is. Perfect. And now I have a bed too. That's actually perfect. And then... Oh wait, that's actually my crafting table. And I can go up and pick up the rest of that iron, and I already have half a stack. So hopefully I'll at least have like 45. I think I had a little bit extra than the amount I needed for a full set of iron armor and tools. I have no idea what time of day it is right now. It's morning, I think. Nope, it's evening. shoot. Hope I find a village soon. I don't really feel like being out in the open. I do think that I'll probably do more in this world than I usually do. Like, the only reason I did a whole lot of stuff. Oh, that's a bear. The only reason I did a whole lot of stuff in the server that my friend and I had is because um, I just was waiting for him to get on, really, so that we could like do something together, like fight the bosses or beat the game, or go into the Nether and go to a fortress. Perfect. That's a village. Ooh, and a ruined portal. And there's actually lava right next to it. That's actually super good luck, because I can just immediately finish this. I hope I do it before everything burns down. But, I don't know. Especially since I'm doing this as content instead of just for me or for my friends, I might do something more interesting, like make a farm or something like that. Because I made like one farm in like the world that my friend and I had. It was for like dye, I think. I really don't remember. It might have. I think it was for dye because I was trying to do something with that. Maybe it was map art or something, something or other. Also, I want this red bed. I always do red beds because they remind me of old Minecraft before their bed colors. Ooh, there's a floating island over there. That's pretty cool looking. Oh, and there's, dude, you never need to go mining in this mod pack. Literally, you don't need to do any of that boring stuff. Well, it's not boring. It's actually kind of relaxing, but sometimes I miss mining. But at the same time, it's so incredibly convenient just having everything at the surface. See, that's the laziness I was talking about earlier. Ooh, that's creepers. Oh, there's two. There's two villages, and I don't have an umbrella. Every single world before this, I have an umbrella really early in the game, which is exactly the same as it is in Terraria. It just slows your fall, make sure that you don't have a fall damage whenever you're holding it, and just slow fall basically. So, ooh, oops, didn't mean to open that. But I've got a village, and I think I'm going to be taking some stuff for a farm, like potatoes. I always like taking the potatoes. And then cabbage. I don't need apples. Rice. I don't need iron bars. So, and there's a blacksmith. Okay. Saddest blacksmith. Oh, Jesus, that voice crack. The saddest blacksmith of my life, honestly. And this is modded. They can at least do a little bit better. I think I'm going to take this anvil, and I think I'm going to take those blast furnaces. That would be the easiest thing to do. Also, I'm just going to raid all these houses. Because it's just a bunch of free stuff. Also got a lot of spruce around here too. So that's like prime house building material. It's like cracked builders. They just can't resist spruce. What if I just don't make a house with spruce this time? Every single time I do make a house, it's always with spruce, and it has that like kind of dark, cozy look with like a few lanterns and lights and whatnot. What if I just don't do that this time and I actually try to do something new with my build? Nah, I think I'm gonna stick with it. I feel like that would be the best. Or would it be the best? Nah, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I feel like it would make the house look better. I feel and feel better. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for comfort, not adventure. However, I do think I will check out that village after I'm done with this one. I just have to get up this mountain since villages generate in the craziest places. especially with another one of my mods, a world gen mod called Tectonic. It just makes everything giant. Like, it makes mountains go up to like the build limit. It makes plains super wide and flat and actually feel like a plains. It's just really nice. It's really fun to see the crazy world gen. Auto smelter, that's what just popped in my head. It'd be nice to have an auto smelter. I actually haven't made one of those before. Or is it an auto smelter or super smelter? I think it's technically both. But I don't think I've made a super smelter before. So another thing. What is this? Allows the wearer to walk in powdered snow, makes ice less slippery to walk on. Cool. They look stupid. I'm gonna toggle those off. It's so niche. Why is that a thing, actually? That's weird. If you don't, like, just wear leather. Actually, if people really don't want to sacrifice the armor value of their armor that bad, I guess it's fine. I can hear my 3D printer out there. It's so incredibly loud. It's actually pretty funny. That's why we don't print things at night, because it's super loud. I don't like you, Seagull. You always steal my food, especially... One time they took my everlasting beef, like my everlasting steak, which is basically just infinite food, and so I literally just lost my everlasting steak to those stupid seagulls. I hate them. I hate them forever. Look at them. The greed. Ooh, no, thank you. Why? Why are they doing this to me? I'm just a baby. Um, tomatoes. I want tomatoes. Not the tomatoes, though. I want the seeds. I'll also take some onions, because I'll just take everything. On second thought, I'll just take everything. Where is he? I'm leaving. I don't, I really don't. Ever since Philza, I don't feel like dealing with a baby zombie. Or, no, was it a baby zombie with Philza, or was it a spider? I don't know. Dude, they're everywhere, the children. This is pretty cool. I don't think I've seen this village before. Ooh, a bed. I can't. Dude, what are you? Leave me alone. Oh, wow, this is actually a pretty big village. I actually have never seen this before. It's pretty cool. This might be my favorite village so far. Oh, I think I am intruding on something. I will leave. Ooh, Tay, I'm actually running quite low on food, and I will make a hoe. Please let me break my crafting table. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Do hosts make breaking faster? Okay, yeah, they do. Maybe it was like a sword or shovel or an axe or whatever, because Minecraft is weird. What am I gonna do with corn? Like, literally the only thing that you can make with corn in this mod is like elote. What am I gonna do with that? It's like a bunch of materials for such little hunger. It's not even worth it. What is worth it, though, is the glazed ham. I think that's probably the easiest meal that you can make. And then it gives you like 5 minutes of infinite saturation. That's another really good reason why I like Farmer's Delight, actually. Hello, I'm gonna raid the church. I'm sorry, guys. I hope I can find a cross necklace, because that makes it so, like, you double the amount of iframes that you have. It literally just makes you invincible. Bread. Bread, you eat bread. Actually, I don't need any more bread because I literally have a bunch of hay bales. And there's a waystone. That's actually perfect. It's an. I keep on saying that's another mod, but that's all I really can say. But the waystones are really useful. You can go as far as you want in the world, and as long as you have a waystone on you, you can always just teleport right back to your house. It's super nice and just a nice quality of life thing. And see, that's one of the giant mountains I was talking about with tectonic. They just look super grandiose, and if you have a really wide FOV render distance, you can just see their giant scale, or like just this giant field. Just look at this, and look, there's a sunbird up there, some bison, some hummingbirds. This is a really nice place to build a house. I think I will search for somewhere better though. I know how amazing that the environments can look in this mod pack, so I am 100% confident that there is something that is even better than this. Can I get an achievement? Can I get an advancement? Or am I too short? Ah, there we go. That's only really useful when you're like jumping off a mountain or like jumping off a mountain, or you just have an elytra and you don't really feel like wasting your rockets. And I haven't had an elytra a single time that I've gotten for myself. I played with someone and they just kind of gave me an elytra, and then like after we went and beat the Ender Dragon together, I've never beaten the game alone. I've always beaten it with my brothers, my friends, and whatnot. There's tons of iron up here. Holy moly. What biome is this? It's the crag. This is one of my favorite biomes because it's like it's a cool mossy mountain biome. It's just really nice. We actually got pretty lucky. We don't have any school tomorrow because it's a Tuesday as of recording this. We don't have it because yesterday was MLK Day, and of course you don't have school on MLK Day. And then today is a grading day, so there's no students, which is nice. You get a 3-day week and you get a 4-day weekend. It's like nice to have one of those. Just I bet it's gonna be a chill week, and I had a big old math final, and so I feel like I did pretty good on it. I'm still nervous about it, and I was nervous about it because math is my least favorite thing in the world because I'm just utterly horrid at it. It's like, oof, it's always been my weakest subject. And I've always really liked reading, but this year I don't really like the class this year. I don't know if it's the teacher or the curriculum. You know what? It's probably the book that we were literally just like spent an entire quarter reading. It was Animal Farm, but like I know it's important, but at the same, and that it like reflects real life, but it kind of annoyed me just how predictable it was, and um, I don't know. It just annoyed me how it was put in kind of an allegory for the Russian Revolution, and like us as like the age that we are, we're able to see like, hey, the pigs are corrupt. Like maybe people saw that back in the Russian Revolution, and then they just like couldn't do anything about it. Because I guess that's what Benjamin is in that story. He's like a bystander. He knows what's going on, but he doesn't do anything about it. Probably because he fears for his life, and he knows that he's like not gonna be able to do anything about it. Maybe that's just how the public felt and how it was. Because like Stalin and whatever kicked Leon Trotsky out of Russia, and then literally just had him assassinated later. When did we get? How did we get here? We just began talking about me making a Minecraft world for YouTube, and then we're talking about Stalin assassinating Leon Trotsky. I think that's how it went anyway. I don't really know. I haven't done that much research on it. And look at this. It's a cool little a mini maple forest. This switch up is insane. I think over there was an autumnal furnace too. I also think I can kind of break that to save some inventory. I really like biomes of plenty. It makes the world look absolutely beautiful sometimes. Like look at those giant trees over there, and look at this plain that has all of the cobblestone around it, and then the autumnal forest. It just looks really nice. And then mixed with Alex's mobs, it just literally makes it feel like that every biome is like lived in by different animals. It's really cool. Like the biomes always have bison, or the biomes, the plains biomes always have bison, and then like the forest biomes always have bears and blue jays and crows and whatnot. Even though crows just spawn everywhere, it's really cool just seeing all of the different biomes and different animals from the mods like combined together so perfectly, just making their own mini ecosystems. I wonder. Whoops! I accidentally took a screenshot. Yippee! Where's the Y level? We're really high up. I have no idea where the ocean is. It's probably down that way. Is this a cherry tree? I really like the cherry trees and the cherry wood. It just truly just looks. It looks really good, and you can make chairs out of it and all that. I always try to get some cherry. Yeah, four cherry saplings. That's perfect. And these fallen adventurers are also pretty cool to see too, and they always drop some good loot. And depending on whatever fortune you have on your pickaxe, it's like you get some pretty good loot. And how long have I been recording for? I actually do not know. 47 minutes. It's been a little over half an hour. I actually have homework to do, but I don't really feel like doing it. Like I love my social studies teacher, but the homeworks are a little bit boring because you're just going to a slideshow and then you're taking notes from the slideshow, having all these bullet points, and you're just like you're basically quoting the slideshow. Oh Jesus, that's really deep. Oh look, and there's a pillager outpost. I don't. Should I do it? Sure, why not? I just hope that there's good loot. Mm, run, boy, run, wizard. I'm also very proud of my Minecraft skin. Truly, it's one of my favorite creations. It was based off a drawing that I made forever ago, where it's just ooh, I've never seen this before, actually. I've never had that relic. I really want this horn, but I don't know. I can get rid of crafting table, and then I can always I can get rid of sticks. How do I look? Okay, whatever. That's. I wonder if I turn off the visibility on it. Okay. That's actually in multiplayer. That would actually be pretty broken, especially if it's like a PvP anarchy, whatever. Just like no particle effects for going invisible. Ooh, I don't know if I'll die. Ooh, run. There'll be no wedding bells for today. Okay, there we go. Dude, I hate how far the aggro range is for pillagers. Like, there's no reason why they should hate me this much. This valley, oh my god, look how gorgeous this is. That's another reason why I like Tectonic. Tectonic is literally probably the perfect terrain generation mod. Because like even if you just want to play vanilla Minecraft, Tectonic will make that so much cooler. I do think I'm going to take that waystone though. I'm not going to use it because It'd be nice to find a house in this video or something. It'd be nice to find a spot for a house soon. That's all I'm saying. Because I've been exploring for about half an hour. And I spent the first little bit inside of a dungeon and whatnot. Dude. I got a stupid dentist. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end it here. I have to get ready and whatnot, but, this was fun. I will probably make more, once I post this on YouTube and whatever. Maybe I'll tell my friends about it, but that's it for now. Fry Kids shop is closing, so, see ya.